Welcome back to the channel, guys. This week we actually have a request from one of our own sunshines. They requested that we show a behind the scenes of how we film and set up our lighting, as well as organizing my space. I'll actually split this into two videos, one for those who are interested in the filming lighting aspect, and one for how I organize my space. For this video, I will be showcasing the types of lights I use, the stands for my phone, my mics I use to record my audio, and a few extra bonuses at the end. Without further ado, let's get into it. So first up, we have the Ulanzi Portable RGB light. It is compact and lightweight, so it is easy to set up and has a variety of colors you can choose from, as well as adjusting the color temperature. The charger is USB-C and has the on and off button on the side, as well as the controls to change the color or brightness. The white part is a soft diffuser you can attach to it to soften the light, which is helpful if you don't need super bright lighting for a shot. As you can see, when I turn it on, my phone camera makes the LCD screen look a little funky, but in person the display is fine. Here it shows the battery life and the other settings as shown, and this is what it looks like with the diffuser on. As you can see, it changed the color temperature of my video, making it more of a warmer tone, which is cool. At the bottom is where you can attach it to cameras, stands, tripods, or even gimbals, which is very convenient for people who film a lot. Overall, I love how easily portable this light option is, and I will sometimes use it if I need additional lighting. For my main lighting while filming, I use this big boy. He stays attached to my desk because I hate moving things around. I prefer to have everything set up already for me to easily turn on and just shoot. At the bottom here, you'll see two knobs. This allows you to loosen and tighten the grip it has on your desk, so it's very easy to attach to your table. These knobs up here allow you to change the direction of your light. I don't want to mess with it too much since I've already have it set up, but you can change it up. And you'll see a few more knobs along the light stand that allows you to adjust the height of it as well. Now on the back of the light, you'll see that you can actually attach battery adapters to it, but I don't believe it comes with it. It isn't necessary unless you want to be able to work with it wirelessly. This is probably more for those who travel and need to run off of a battery instead. For me, I just use the charging adapter and plug it into the outlet, so I don't have to worry about charging them or it dying on me while shooting. The dials on the side allow you to change the settings, but I usually just use the remote it came with. You'll see here that my phone camera had a hard time capturing this screen as well, but you can turn the lights off using the remote, as well as the brightness and the temperature of the lights. So you could make it warmer or cooler depending on your need, and it runs off of AAA batteries. I love these lights so much, and I have two of them, one for each side of my desk for full light coverage. The remote controls both lights at the same time, but you do have to buy the desk mounts separately if you want to mount these lights to your desk. I'll include the link to those as well. For the version I have, they actually aren't available because I bought these a few years ago, but I will include the lights that are the closest to what I currently have and provide a cheaper option that is more budget friendly. On to the next category, our lovely phone stands. I've used a variety of cheap and expensive ones, and these have been my top favorite to use so far. Now the first two are my cheaper options, with the first one coming from Small Rig. It is a phone stand that clamps to your desk and has multiple ball joints that allow you to get plenty of angles while shooting with it. This is what I currently use to get my overhead shots, and I also love that it is skinny, so it takes up the least amount of space so I can work around it. I do, however, have to take my case off my phone while filming because it will not fit with it on. According to their website, it's compatible with phones 7 to 10 centimeters wide. I wouldn't put anything too heavy on it since it is skinny, but for smaller items like phones, lights, or smaller lightweight cameras, there should not be much issues from what I've seen. This next one is the newer brand, and it is a great option if you need something sturdy with height. It has two extension poles so you can adjust the height, and the quality is very good, especially for the price point. Now, something to note, this one only has one ball head at the top, so you're not going to get too much variety when it comes to angles, but this would be a good option if you need to put heavier items on it because the pole is thick and pretty secure. Now on to my last stand. We call her Big Bertha because you'll be doing some powerlifting on the weekends with this one right here. She's got some good weight to her and she's so sturdy. This is our most expensive option depending on if you're able to snag it when it goes on sale, but I love her with all my heart. I hate flimsy tripods and she's far from it. You can adjust the legs to varying heights and the center column allows you to use it vertically or horizontally, which is very cool. It does include its own carrying bag and has a little bubble level if you need help leveling it, and mine is carbon fiber, but unfortunately they no longer make that model, but I will include one that is similar to it if you're interested. If you do a lot of photography or videography, it's a great investment, but if you're just starting off, I would just stick to the cheaper options instead. Our next category is mics. This one is my Shure MV7 mic that I use for streaming purposes and will occasionally use when I screen record things on my PC. It connects by USB and I've had this one going on 4 years now and it still works great. It has buttons on the mic itself that allows you to toggle and mute or unmute the mic. It is on the pricier side and I don't use it too much, but I wanted to include it if you're thinking about getting into streaming or you just need a good mic. This is a solid option. Now my everyday mic that I use is from DJI. Still on the pricier side, but worth it if you'll be recording a lot of audio. In the carrying case, it comes with 2 windscreens to help suppress wind or background noise, a charging case that holds and charges your 2 mics, and that includes clips to clip to your clothing. The main receiver has an OLED touchscreen that shows you the details of the mics like the volume and the battery level. For me, I just stick the receiver into my phone and start recording. There's also a magnetic attachment for the mics, and the battery life of everything has been really good so far, so it's very convenient and works well for what I need. Here are a few extra things I wanted to include that I use on the daily. Here are my Panda headphones with light up ears. Is this a necessity? For your wallet? No. For your heart? Yes. I just wanted to include it because it's adorable, it's cheap, it's cute, it's good enough for me. Now for those wondering what I record with, I simply just use whatever phone I currently have at the moment. Right now, I have a Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra that I record my content on. I do have fancier cameras I could work with, but if it isn't easy and quick to set up, honestly, I won't be recording probably. If your goal is just to get content out, just use what's readily available for you. We all start somewhere, and phones have come such a long way that they're perfectly fine to use. For the last extra bit for those interested, I included the settings for the lighting of my videos. Now, I don't have central lighting in my apartment, so it's very dark in here in general because I only use lamps. To help with that, I adjust the lighting in Premiere Pro while I'm editing, so I'll be showing you how to do that here. I'm just going to select a random clip as an example, and what you're going to do is go over here to these little arrows. Your setup may look different, so you'll just want to go to where your effects are. Once you have your effects selected, you'll go to the search bar and search for the word light. These options should pop up and you're going to go under Video Effects, Adjust, Lighting Effects. You're going to drag the lighting effects over to your video and drop it on top of the clip. Up here, you're gonna see more detailed options for the lighting effect. You'll scroll down a little to the lighting effects section and click on Light 1. Click on the arrow icon and go to Light Type. You're going to change it from spotlight to directional. You'll see the spotlight disappears. Now, you're going to change the intensity. You'll see, since I have a lot of white in my clip, I need to turn it down so it's not so washed out. I typically stay between 25 to 30 depending on the shot. It all depends on how the lighting is in the original video, so you can tweak this as needed. I'll show you the lighting difference between the original video and the edited one. You'll see the original was much darker, and adjusting the intensity of the lighting effect allowed us to easily brighten it just a little. I'm sure there's a lot of ways you can edit the lighting, but for me, this is the easiest method, so it's what I stick to. This is more so for beginners to help you easily fix the lighting without having to do too much. And there you have it. That is all the fun little items I use to make my honey buns content, and I hope it was helpful for you if you're interested in making content as well. Like and subscribe to stay tuned for upcoming videos. We're gonna do a lot more crafting and a little organizing when I show you how I organize my tiny but cozy space. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you guys, bye!